So guys, there was heavy tension in the House of Rep over the sentencing of Nnamdi Kanu. I'm going to play the video for you to see how it caused a lot of chaos in the House of Representatives today. Many people are not happy that James Omotosho had to give Nnamdi Kanu that particular harsh penalty and sentence him to a life imprisonment, and not just that, and sent him all the way to Sokoto prison, where he's having difficulty in accessing his lawyers and other documents to file his appeal and all that. I'm not going to waste your time. We have a lot of things in stock for you guys. Let me just play the video for you to see what's actually happening in the House of Rep because of Nnamdi Kanu's sentence. When we come back, we analyze more issues and more topics on this particular channel. So do well to subscribe and click on the notification bell so I get notified whenever we drop important updates and news like this. Let me play the video, please.
Our brother has been jailed for life. And the judge who jailed him saw before him what you are distracting me. The judge who jailed him, Omotosho, saw things before him that made him to jail him for life. Good enough. But Mr. President has the greatest opportunity now. I'm not a lawyer, but I'm a lawmaker. I'm not a lawmaker. I'm not a judge. I'm a lawmaker. What I am saying today, that Mr. President
Leader, please.
Mr. President today has the greatest opportunity as a very courageous person, that today I know that the councils to Mazi Kalu has not gone for appeal. We are not appealing today. We are demanding today that within the ambit of law of these 90 days, he has not gone to court. For Mr. President to give him a pardon and release Nnamdi Kanu to us. My name is Honorable Judge Ozodinobi. I represent the good people of Unjikoka and Ochadunukofia Federal Constituency. I'm from Anambra State. Mine is a short one.
So you could see how the chamber became so chaotic after he mentioned that the president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, should use his prerogative of mercy that is being enshrined in section 175 of the 1999 constitution as amended to free this particular man, because the president has the power to pardon anybody and to stop any ongoing trial that is actually causing a lot of troubles, or probably that is going to cause more chaos in the country. And this is what this particular honorable lawmaker was actually asking. And in the court, in that particular chamber, some of them started opposing us, some of them tried to shut him up from actually completing his statement. And this literally and absolutely makes no sense, because he's a lawmaker and he has the right to represent his people. He has the right to speak his mind. He has the sole right to say what is actually valid. A lot of people have been telling Bola Ahmed Tinubu it is high time to pardon Nnamdi Kanu, so that there will be peace in the entire Southeast region, so that you don't put the entire Southeast region into more chaos. Remember, the reason why that section 175 of the 1999 constitution was made was because so that the president can have the right to control issues. If you know that this particular ongoing trial or issue is going to cause a lot of troubles, you stop the trial so that there will be peace. Look at the entire Southeast and look at this particular judgment, which could actually plumb the entire Southeast into a lot of into more chaos or insecurity, which nobody wants. So this is what that particular lawmaker was actually saying in that particular video. So we are going to see how things will actually unfold. Remember, today the Court of Appeal rejected Nnamdi Kanu's, as you can see on the screen, that the court declines order to produce Nnamdi Kanu for appeal record settlement. Nnamdi Kanu has less than 90 days to actually file his appeal, or else this particular judgment that was given by Justice James Omotosho becomes permanent. And this is why his lawyers are actually complaining and shouting at that if nothing is being done, that this particular man, as a matter of fact, might actually be sentenced to life imprisonment permanently, because he needs to appeal within this. And the lawyers are saying that the logistics and the controversies of him, going from Sokoto to Abuja is going to make it very impossible for him to file his appeal. And the court had to even cancel and refuse to grant them that particular request to allow Nnamdi Kanu to come over to Abuja to actually begin the process of filing his appeal and all that. Well, we'll see how things unfold. But let me play another video of Shehu Shani, who came out today and said that the bandits and the terrorists in the northern part of the country are Fulanis and they are Muslims, and nobody is going to come to help the northern part of this particular country unless they tell themselves the truth and decide to address these issues head on. I'm not going to waste your time. Let me play the video, because like I said, this particular country is headed nowhere if we continue to pamper these terrorists, if we continue to allow these northern leaders, northern clergymen to protect. Imagine some of them will come out and tell you that Fulani herdsmen and terrorists are their brothers, that nobody should touch them, blah 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 blah, and you expect that insecurity will end in the country. Let me not waste your time. Let me play the video so you could listen to Shehu Sani and what he said.
The terrorists killing people in northeastern part of Nigeria are not from Congo. They are not from Malawi. They are not from Namibia. They are not from Egypt. They are northerners and they are Muslims. The bandits in the northwestern part of Nigeria, they are not from Senegal. They are not from Mali. They are not from Morocco. They are not from Guinea or Guinea-Bissau. They are Fulanis from the northwestern part of Nigeria. So it is for us to solve the problem. It is not for anybody to solve the problem. They are not speaking Chinese, they are speaking Fulani language. They are not speaking Spanish, they are speaking Hausa language. They are not speaking Mandarin, they are speaking Kanuri languages. When will the North sit down and address the whole of these bandits and terrorists? Are not more than 5,000 people.
You see, you might not like Gaba Shehu Sani or anything because he's a fan of Bola Tinubu, but every single thing he said in this particular video is the truth, and this is why insecurity over there in the northern part of this particular country will not end. Most of them are lying to themselves. When you ask them who are these bandits, Buhari and his cohorts, as of them, will tell you they came from Niger, that they are not Nigerians, they are foreigners, they are foreign mercenaries, this and that. The reason why they are making this statement is just to exonerate and protect these people. And when you keep on exonerating and protecting them, they keep on multiplying. This is 2025. How many Islamic groups do you have? How many bandit groups do you have now in the country? Had it been the North told themselves the bitter truth as of then and addressed this issue head on, by now this bandit group wouldn't have grown. The Buhari government went on and on and on, negotiating with these terrorists, negotiating with these bandits, pampering them. These Fulani headsmen are the ones. They are their foot soldiers. They will first of all in the name of cattle rearing, go and survey environment by night and day and give them intel on how to attack communities and kidnap people. And the people told Muhammadu Buhari, put a ban on open grazing. The same thing they are telling Bola Tinubu today. Put a ban on open grazing. And they refused. Buhari said, no, nobody has the right to put a ban on open grazing. The Meet Allah group, countered the certain leaders who, placed a ban on open grazing. And he keep on wondering, this country, they know what to do, but they will not do it because of what? Because most of them are benefiting from it. Because they are trying to protect these criminals, these terrorists, and these Islamic fundamentalists. Now, this Shehu Sani is telling them that let us tell ourselves the bitter truth over there in the northern part. That these people are our brothers, they are Fulanis, they are Muslims. No need to sugarcoat these things, because the first way or manner to address an issue is to first of all identify the issue by telling yourself the truth, without compromising, without bringing in sentiments and all that. This is what Shehu Sani is telling them. These are Muslims, these are Northerners, these are Fulanis, they speak Hausa, they speak Fufid and all that. So we must actually accept that these are our brothers and address the issue and make sure that these people do not multiply again, other than apportioning blames or trying to digress a discussion by saying these people are from Chad, that some of them are from Niger, some of them are from this and that, just to make sure that you divert the real question, or probably you exonerate the real criminals or culprits that are perpetrating this particular evil. It literally and absolutely makes no sense. I'm solidly behind what Shehu Sani said. Enough of all this, because money flows from the southern part of this particular country. Every now and then, you people are taking money from the south to negotiate with bandits. Ammunitions, guns and all that will be bought, and it will end up in the hands of these particular bandits and terrorists. These people make use of sophisticated weapons. I keep on wondering how are our military equipment ending up in the hands of this particular terrorist group, to tell you that it is a well orchestrated business over there in the northern part. So enough is enough. Enough is enough. That's why a lot of people are saying divide this particular country or return us back to regional form of government, because these people over there in the north are not really serious to addressing security. They're not serious. When Donald Trump said, I'm coming to eliminate these Islamic fundamentalists, look at the north carried out a protest. Protest is no longer haram for them. They started protesting on the streets that they don't want Donald Trump, they don't want any help, that nobody should touch. Shegumi, being the advocate of terrorists and bandits, came out and said nobody should touch their brothers. No, we don't need the United States, to show you that they are happy with the level of insecurity over there, because most of them are benefiting off the insecurity. Because tell me why they are scared of Donald Trump, when Donald Trump specifically said, I'm coming to help you people to eliminate the Islamic terrorists that have been disturbing you people and causing a lot of havoc in your communities. They said, no, don't come and touch them, they are our brothers. So you could see that the best thing to do is either divide this country or return us back to regional form of government. Because by so doing, they will not realize that nobody is there to help them. By so doing, they will not realize that there is no money again to give bandits. There's no money again to embezzle or in the name of insecurity. I've said it here countless number of times, that at the end of the month, many of you do not know that Bola Tinubu sent what they call security votes. Security vote is money given to states with a high level of insecurity to tackle their insecurity. So some states are even intentionally creating more insecurity over there in the northern part, so that their security votes and the money will be high, so they have more money to embezzle and more money to give to this particular bandit group. Some of them even go as far as creating more bandit groups and terror groups, so that the money will end up in their own pockets. It is not a full-blown business enterprise over there in the northern part of the country. Are we going to exist together with this same set of people who play and joke with insecurity? Because one, it's affecting everywhere. Because when they say Nigeria is not safe, they will not come and specify. Sometimes they will just categorize Nigeria together because everybody is living under this unitary system of government, and it absolutely makes no sense. That's why many people are saying Bola Tinubu sign this particular referendum and return us back to the regional form of government, which is basically the truth. A lot of people are strongly advocating for that. A lot of people are strongly advocating for regional form of government and saying we are no longer going to take this particular thing from this particular northerners. Well, that's all we have for you guys today. Please do well to subscribe and drop your comments in the comment section. Tell me what you think about this particular chaos that happened in the National Assembly, about Nnamdi Kanu sentence and all that. We'll discuss there. Drop your comment, share this particular video, and equally subscribe. And again, do you think Bola Tinubu is going to use or invoke the section 175 of the 1999 Constitution that gives him the prerogative of mercy and right to free anybody that he wants to, in order for him to free Nnamdi Kanu? Because people are saying that over there in the northern part of this particular country, we have people like Shegumi that are working freely, advocating for bandits, meeting bandits. That if you people can be offering peace deal to bandits and criminals who are found with objects of terrorism like grenades, guns, and ammunition, then what happened to Nnamdi Kanu that you did not find any weapon of terrorism? You only said he incited. Mere incitement do not warrant for life sentencing. But over there in the north, you don't just forgive them. You recruit them back into the society, and some of people are saying that you even recruit them back into the military or security architecture of the country. So what the double standard is what a lot of people is what people are complaining about. That what you give to this particular person is not the same you give to the particular person. That the constitution seems to have different application in different regions. So many people are saying that Bola Tinubu should extend that particular hand of pardon to Nnamdi Kanu, because what he committed is not as the same as what these terrorists over there in the northern part are committing. Yet they are being pardoned, yet they are being forgiven, and yet someone like Gumi is working free. Gumi has been actively involved in negotiating with bandits. In fact, he's the advocate of bandits. He's the number one advocate of bandits. Keep on wondering, where are we headed as a country? Why is that laws do not apply the same across all board in this particular country? So fingers crossed, we'll see how things unfold in this particular regard. See you guys later, please.